Hello students, welcome back. So in the previous we had done exercise 12.1. It was made clear how to use the Heron's formula in finding the area of triangle. Now we will continue with the next exercise, that is 12.2, where again we are going to use the same Heron's formula in quadrilaterals and different shapes. As you can see here, the first question, it says a park in the shape of a quadrilateral ABCD. So there is a park which is in the shape of quadrilateral ABCD. So the figure is there. Now in this figure, angle C is 90 degree. So this angle C becomes 90 degree. AB is 9 meter, BC is 12 meter, CD is 5 meter and AD is 8 meter. So you can see here in this figure, this is the quadrilateral ABCD where angle C is 90 degree. You are given the sides, AB as 9 centimeter, BC as 9 meter, BC as 12 meter, CD as 5 meter and AD as 8 meter. Now you need to find out how much area does it occupy. So in order to find how much area it is there, what we will do is, now in this, though there is no triangle form, but by joining the diagonal BD, if you join the diagonal BD, you can see here that the quadrilateral is divided into two triangles. Now again the question arises, in the two triangles the three sides are not given. We don't know the side BD. If this side had been there, then we could have used the Heron's formula. But as you can see here, there is one right angle given. So what does this mean? That this triangle BCD, it is a right angled triangle. And when it is a right angled triangle, you have studied about the Pythagoras theorem, also known as the Bodine theorem, which says square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. So first of all, what we will do is, we will take the triangle BCD. Now if you take this triangle BCD, you have here BD squared is equal to BC squared plus CD squared. Now BD square equals to BC square plus CD square. So from here we are going to calculate the length of BD. So BC, it is 12, so 12 squared plus 5 squared. So BD squared equals to 144 plus 25. If square of BD is this, then BD will be square root. Square root of 144 plus 25 is 169. And we know that the square root of 169 is 13. All the measurements given are in meters. So BD is 13 meters. So we get this side as 13 meter. Now we have to find the area of the two triangles. Add the area, that will give you the area of the whole quadrilateral. Now let us take the same triangle. Now in this triangle BCD, because it is a right angle triangle, so this is the base and this side can be considered as the altitude or height. So for this triangle, we can find the area even by using half base into height. Now what is base here? Base is BC, height is CD. So we will use half base into height. Though the third side is given, you can even go with the Heron's formula, but because this can be easily done, so we will go with this formula. So here now, half What is BC? It is 12. What is CD? It is 5. So if you simplify this, the area of triangle BCD is 30 square meters. This is there. Now we have the second triangle, that is triangle ABD. Now find the area of this triangle ABD. Now in this triangle, it is just a simple triangle. It's neither a right triangle or any other specified. It is just a triangle where all the three sides are given to us. So let us take, say A is 9 meter, B is 8 meter and C is 13 meter. These are the three sides given to us, 9, 8 and 13. So taking these sides, let us calculate the area. And in order to calculate the area, first we need the semi-perimeter, that is A plus B plus C upon 2, which will be 9 plus 8 plus 13 upon 2, and 9 plus 8 plus 13 is 30 upon 2, which is in turn 15 meter. So this is S. Now area of triangle ABD is given by S multiply S minus A multiply S minus B and multiply S minus C. So here, what is S? S is 15. So it's 15 multiply 15 minus 9 multiply 15 minus 8 and multiply 15 minus 13. These are the three sides, 9, 8 and 13. So what do you get here now? It is 15 multiply 15 minus 9 is 6 multiply 15 minus 8, this is 7, and 15 minus 13 is 2. So further factorize the things. 15, it is 3 multiply 5, 6, it is 2 multiply 3, 7 will be as it is, 2 will be as it is. Now if you see here, there is one pair of 2 and one pair of 3. So taking these, you will have it as 2 multiply 3, because 2 and 3 they are forming pairs, so one factor will be taken common outside the square root, and inside the square root you are having 5 into 7. So this is 6 under root 35 square meters. Now this is the area of triangle ABD, and if you want, you can further do it, that is, you find the square root of 35, finding the square root of 35 and then multiplying it with 6. It can be done. Now the area of quadrilateral ABCD, the whole quadrilateral now. The area of this whole quadrilateral will be area of triangle ABD plus the area of triangle BCD. Add both the areas and you get the total area of the quadrilateral. So area of triangle ABD is 6 under root 35 plus area of triangle BCD is 30 square meters. Now here the maximum what you can do with this is you can take 6 common. Taking 6 common, you have under root 35 plus 5. So this will be your area of this quadrilateral. And if you need to find the area in terms of decimals, then you will just find the square root of this under root 35, and square root of under root 35 will be somewhere approximate 5.916. Then you can further simplify it. If you substitute this value 5.916, 5.916 plus 5 will give you 10.916, and 10.916 you will multiply by 6. So this is your solution for the first question. Now let's move towards the next question. Now the second question, it says find the area of a quadrilateral. So you need to find the area of a quadrilateral ABCD in which AB is 3 centimeter, BC is 4 centimeter, CD is again 4, DA is 5 and AC is 5. So you have the dimensions given. You need to find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, all the 4 sides including one diagonal you have here. Now if you check out this problem, here what you have in this question, you already have 2 triangles having all the 3 sides. So what we need to do is we will find the area of both the triangles using the Heron's formula, and we will add the area that will give us the total area of this quadrilateral. So you will take the triangles one by one, and now you have been using the Heron's formula, so I will not just solve it, I will give you the hint what is to be done. You will take the triangle ABC where A is 3 centimeter, B is say 4 centimeter and C is 5 centimeter. Taking these, now find the value of S and find the area. Area will be by using S multiply S minus A multiply S minus B multiply S minus C, and S is A plus B plus C upon 2. Similarly then take the triangle ACD. In the second triangle now the sides A is 5 centimeter, B is 5 centimeter and C is 4 centimeter. So here again use this same and find the area, then add the area of these 2 triangles, that will give you the area of the whole quadrilateral. So this I leave it up to you. Now let's move towards the third question. Now this third question, it says that Radha made a picture of an aeroplane. So as you can see in the question in the book, it is given to you that there is a aeroplane made with colored paper as shown in the figure. So figure, the aeroplane is shown. Now you have to find the total area of the paper used. You need to find the total area of the paper. So you can see the dimensions given to you. If you see the dimensions there, it says here that there are 5 parts in total. This is your first part, this is the second part, this is your third part, this is the fourth part, and this is the fifth part. So these are the 5 parts of this aeroplane, and you are given the dimensions also. Now this side which is there, this side is given to you as 5 centimeter. If this is 5, the opposite to this will also be 5 centimeter. This side is given to you as 6 and this is also 6. This part where this triangle is attached, this is 1.5. So same in fourth part also, this will be 1.5. From here the total length remaining part is 6.5 centimeter. This width is 1 centimeter. This is 1, this is 1 and this is 2. So the dimensions are given to you. Now based on these dimensions and the different parts, you need to find the area of this aeroplane. Okay, it's the total paper used. So that area will be done by parts as per the given measurements. So as you can see here, if you take the first part, now the first part, part 1, what is it? It is a triangle. It is in the form of a triangle where these two sides are given to you as 5 centimeter each, and this third side, this is equal to 1 centimeter because the width is same. So this is 1. So using the Heron's formula, you can calculate the area of part 1. Okay, triangle with 3 sides given to you. So you find the area of this triangle, and you can do it. All the 3 sides are given. A, you can take 1, B as 5, C as 5. So using the Heron's formula, find the area of the first part. Now come to the second part. Part 2, what you are given? You are given a rectangle. Part 2 is a rectangle here now. In this rectangle, what is there now? You have the dimensions, one as 6.5 and the other one as 1 centimeter. Here in the figure, actually, if you check it out, it is shown here, this whole part is 6.5 centimeter. So here I have made a mistake in this figure. So 6.5 is not here, this whole is 6.5. So the length of the rectangle becomes 6.5 and the breadth is 1. So you can have the area of this part 2 also. This is by length multiply breadth. Length 6.5, breadth is 1. Even the part 4 and 5. Part 3 I will discuss it just after this. Part 4 and part 5, if you see, they are two right triangles in this form. They are two right triangles. Here the right angle will be there. This dimension is 6 centimeter. This is 1.5. Same here also, 6 and 1.5. So here, being a right angle triangle, you can find the area of this right triangle by using half base into height, where base you can take 1.5, height you can take 6. So both are identical in shape, both are with the same dimension, they are congruent to each other. So the area of fourth part and the area of fifth part both will be equal. So whatever the area of one triangle you are going to calculate, that will be the same for the second also. So these were about the 4 parts which are there. Now the main part which is there, that is your third part. Now this you will have to understand it clearly, what it is and how to find the area of this. So as you can see here, it is a trapezium. So you have this like this. Say, let me name it. This is A, B, C and D, where this is 1 centimeter. This side is 1 centimeter. This is also 1 centimeter. And this hole is 2 centimeter. Now as you can see here, this is a trapezium where all the 4 sides are given to you. Now even if you draw a diagonal here, you cannot find the length of that diagonal. So Heron's formula cannot be used as in the figure given right now. But what we can do is, in this here, we will have some construction. Say, let us draw a line BE. Take BE which is parallel to AD. These two should be parallel, and these two sides, they are already parallel. So what is ABED? It becomes a parallelogram. And even draw a perpendicular from here. So BF perpendicular to say DC, or you can even take it perpendicular to EC. So this we will draw it. Now after drawing this, your quadrilateral ABED is a parallelogram. It becomes a parallelogram. Why does it become? Because one pair of side is already parallel and other pair we are drawing it parallel. So this becomes a parallelogram. Now if this is a parallelogram, then DE will be equal to AB, that is 1 centimeter. So this side is also 1 centimeter, and BE is equal to AD, that also becomes 1 centimeter. So this side is also 1 centimeter. Now what about this EC? This part. This EC is equal to DC minus TE. That is 2 minus 1. So this part is 1 centimeter. Now after all this, if you take this triangle now BEC, what type of triangle is this? The three sides, they are 1 centimeter each. So therefore triangle BEC is equilateral. Now if this triangle BEC is equilateral, then area of triangle BEC, in the first exercise, that is 12.1, the first question which we had done, there it was proved that area of triangle BEC or an equilateral triangle is under root 3 upon 4 a squared. A squared means the side square. So area of this equilateral triangle becomes under root 3 upon 4 centimeter square, because area of equilateral triangle is given by under root 3 upon 4 a squared. So using this, we get this area now. Now once you get this area, in this triangle even BF is perpendicular to EC. So you can even use the alternate area, that is half base into height. Because we have drawn this perpendicular, so this is the altitude. If this is the altitude, then EC becomes the base. So the area of this triangle can also be taken as half EC into BF. Now EC we know that it is 1. So half multiply 1 multiply BF, it means the area is BF upon 2 centimeter square. Now if you see here, both are the area of same triangles. So BF upon 2 equals to under root 3 upon 4. This area and this area, both the areas, they will be equal. So what do you get here BF now? It is under root 3 upon 4 multiply 2, that is under root 3 upon 2. So this is the height of triangle BEC. Now whatever is the height of this triangle BEC is also the height of the trapezium. So what you can do here now, you can straight away calculate the area of trapezium. So area of part 3, the third part. It is a trapezium. So area of trapezium is half multiply sum of parallel sides multiplied by height. So what are the parallel sides? AB and DC. So it is 1 plus 2, and multiply height, it is under root 3 upon 2. So here now you can calculate it. This is half multiply 3 multiply under root 3 upon 2, which is 3 under root 3 upon 4 centimeter squared. But it is having under root 3 here. So we have the value of under root 3, that is 1.74. 1.7 you can take it and solve it further. So it is 3 multiply 1.7 upon 4. So calculate this area. This is the area of part 3. The remaining parts I told you how to find it out. Part 1 is a triangle, so you can go it with the Heron's formula. Part 2 is a rectangle, you can find it by length and breadth. 4 and 5, they are triangles, you can go it with half base into height. And this is the third part. Add all the 5 parts and you get the area of this aeroplane, the whole paper which is used. So complete it up to this part, this question. Rest we will discuss in the next video. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you all.